those who keep this escapist mentality and blame the rapture are just being lazy.
Do you think some of the apathy uh, in this context and others is due to the rapture theology that kind of invaded the West? We're not going to be here for anything scary. We'll be zapped out of here. Like God will rescue the church before transhumanism ever becomes a thing. Or do you think some of that contributed, or do you think that's the charismatic or continuous boogeyman? What do you think? Did that leave a vacuum in our thinking?
That deleterious, dispensational, eschatological, premillennial view caused the church to lose culture in 40 years from 1880 to 1920. We lost every institution of higher learning because the church went from engaging the earth to abandoning it and waiting for the rapture. Now, the rapture will take place. Whether you believe it's the last trumpet like I do, I believe it comes the same time Jesus returns, and then some pre-trib, post, mid-trib, whatever you believe. Jesus said, "Occupy until I
Come
come."
on.
Occupy means to take territory. It means to be a steward. So whether you're a pre-trib, post-trib, premillennial, amillennial, postmillennial, we could all agree on one thing. Jesus said, "Occupy." You need to work while it is day. Night comes and no man can work. Jesus also prayed in John 17:15 that the Father would not take the church out of the world, but that he would keep them from the evil one. So he comes against that escapist mentality. And those who keep this escapist mentality and blame the rapture are just being lazy. It's a medication. They don't want to face reality. They don't want to do the hard work. It frightens them. So they just say, "Oh, Jesus is coming." Well, God doesn't operate that way. He told the church, "You are the salt of the earth." He said, if you lose its saltiness, it's good for nothing but to be trampled under the foot of men. You are the light of the world. He didn't say the politicians are, the technical geniuses are. He said, you are. The church is the only entity that the gates of hell cannot prevail against. And so if we don't get on the ball, the world will suffer. We have to shine light on this issue. And we have to be the ethical people that put boundary markers up so that it doesn't go into unhealthy forms like transhumanism. So we think the boundary markers are crazy now between a man and a woman. How about man and robot, man and animal? All these things are coming if we don't take the lead and become the great voices in society.